Today I am going to share with you my secrets to easy meal prepping. So if you want to learn those secrets, just stick around. These are the essentials to easy meal prep. Clean and prep your refrigerator. When I first started meal prepping, I really had no idea what I was doing, and the one thing that I really wish I would have known at first is that I needed to clean out my refrigerator and kind of prepare for all of the stuff that was going to go in there. Instead, you know, I was tired after a marathon of cooking, and I had nowhere to put the food. So my first tip is to clean and prep your refrigerator. You have to have the containers that you're going to use to store your food ready to go. The last thing you want to do is have all your pots and food ready to go into your refrigerator that's been cleaned and prepped. You don't have anything to put all of this food into. The first thing that I like to do in terms of cooking is to make a big batch of rice. And I keep it very simple, just salt and pepper in the rice. Sometimes I'll make it with a chicken stock or beef stock if I'm feeling a little adventurous. But definitely I start with just a simple big batch of rice. That rice is going to allow you to go in several different directions. You can go Asian, adding a splash of soy sauce to it. You can go Latin, with adding some lime zest and cilantro to that same rice. You can do African using harissa and turning it into some jollof rice. Just lots of different, the list is really endless of things that you can do when you have a big batch of rice waiting for you when you come home from work.
Don't lose your zeal, stay hungry, and come up a little higher. Make
2 proteins. I always do chicken, so I will either do like baked chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs in the oven, or on top of the stove, but I make a ton of them. And then you can just kind of chop them up throughout the week. You can serve them in rice, with rice. There are deer running outside my window on my patio, so it's very distracting. What are they doing out there? Anyway, so you're gonna do a big batch of chicken, and I will sometimes do salmon or beef, really just whatever I have on hand that I can make a lot of and plan out my dishes in my head. What I don't like to do is be married to any particular dish. I want to have my options open so that if I have a taste for a bowl that's Greek that day, then I can go in that direction. Before I go on, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really supports my channel. Keep a container of mixed greens on hand all the time. I like to have a, you know, not the bag of salad, but like the square, you know, the big container of mixed greens. And I like to have it because you can use it as a side, a vegetable if you're not making vegetables that day. You can use it to kind of bulk up a bowl. I tend to do everything in a bowl these days, but you can use it to bulk up a bowl, and you can use it to make a salad, obviously. Keep recipe enhancers well stocked. Recipe enhancers, when I say recipe enhancers, I mean things like Kalamata olives and artichoke hearts and sun-dried tomatoes and lemons and limes and onions and peppers. You want to have these types of things on hand always in your pantry so that you can kind of turn some of these rice and protein into fantastic dishes. I'll do Greek bowls, and I'll do Mexican, and just all sorts of things when you have the right recipe enhancers stocked in your pantry or fridge. My last tip is probably the most important of these essential tips, and that is to learn what works best for you and your family and your cooking style, your eating style, and do that. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to hit that notifications bell so that you will be notified whenever I post a new video.